I would like to welcome you all to the launching of our fourth E-Class vessel. The E-Class vessels are the result of a long tradition in building both efficient and climate-smart vessels, and are in line with and even beyond the climate goals that we all need to embrace. It's always a special event when launching a vessel, but to launch an environmental friendly vessel like this makes it extra special. And this is a real example on our vision to be a Swedish sustainable partner over generations. I'm now happy to hand over to the site team at the yard. And of course to our godmother, Kathy Stanzel, Managing Director at Intertanko.
Dear family Källsson, members of the board of Erik Thun AB, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to be here in Leer, in my native Germany today, to welcome this fourth E-Class vessel into the Thun Tankers fleet. While to some she may be only a ship, to me she represents so much more. She's owned by a Swedish family, built here in a German yard, and will be operated by a Dutch manager with crew from all over the world. She really represents what shipping does best. She's also a beautifully modern and technologically advanced vessel born out of collaboration and bringing together the best of many partners. So, Joakim, again, I'm absolutely honored to be here, to be the godmother of this absolutely beautiful vessel. You adapted her quite a lot to be very, very mindful of where she's going to be trading, right?
We build ships for the entire lifespan. We intend to keep the vessels, and by doing that we need to think ahead and we need to think about the future. And the future is caring for the environment, and therefore when designing this ship we have thought of every part how to minimize our environmental impact.
You're actually already now exceeding regulations that are not even going to come in for a number of years.
It already exceeds the EU criteria for 2030 and the IMO criteria for 2050. But we are actually not content with that. We see it as only a leap on a way forward to a more sustainable shipping, and we think we can do even better.
Tell me a little bit about the decision to make her dual fuel.
Dual fuel is currently the best fuel for this type of ships, where we trade coastwise around Europe. We believe that LNG, or biogas for that matter, is the best present measure we can take to reduce our environmental impact. Reducing our climate footprint is also the health aspect, that we are reducing the particles, the sulfur, the NOx, and all this that has a negative impact on humans.
Because you're coming close to the coast?
Correct.
Yeah.
We trade in niche ports in dense populated areas, so we need to consider that when building ships for the future.
Yeah. So I was going to ask Karin, it's like, how is MF Shipping Group playing into this? What's your role in this?
Yeah, the role of MF Shipping Group has been a role for more than 27 years. The Thun Group is a family company, and we always say we are part of the family.
Right.
And our role is to discuss with Joakim and with the owners, Joakim with the charterers, and say, hey, what are the demands or the ideas your clients have for the future vessel? Joakim and his team have very short lines with the captains and crew on board as well. Right. I think that's being in the business, I think it's quite unique, Kathy, and I think you have a lot of different clients who do things differently.
Yeah.
For us, the unique thing is, in this cooperation, it's short lines with everybody. We created new business for Joakim's clients by working in this partnership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I guess your contact then with the charterers will be a different one, because you have so much oversight and so much information about the actual vessel, her condition, how she's operated, what she can do.
Exactly. And as we say, every port call is a direct meeting with our clients. So with so many port calls, it's important to have a direct and quick interaction with our clients.
I think it's nice that we ask Katie a good question. Because, that's how this role play works. Katie, being the managing director of Intertanko, what impresses you of this vessel?
The concept, from start to finish, it's actually literally been designed from cradle to grave. There isn't an element where people said, well, we'll think about this bit and then the rest we think about later. So what I really loved was the fact that, yeah, all the big stuff, the propulsion technology, the emissions, all of that's been taken care of and thought of, but the small detail, the optimization, the day-to-day, I mean, looking at your figures in terms of the reduction in energy demand on the vessel, that's spectacular. So you have the same footprint in terms of the cost of resources, the steel, etc., but you're getting more cargo, you're using less fuel. That's the future. I love that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that.
I think the good thing about these vessels is as well, it's always designed to be as easy operatable for the crew as possible. So with everything we do, we try to make the work and the life of the crew as easy as possible.
So you're giving them a really good tool to do a really good job for humanity, really, because that's ultimately, I think that's the service aspect of shipping that we often don't talk about. We often think about it as, well, it's a business-to-business relationship, it's the clients, but really, ultimately, I consider myself a client of this vessel as well, because it's my planet, right? So it is with great pride and affection that I name her the Thun Empower. May she and all that sail on her be always blessed by fair winds and following seas. Or as we say in Germany, allzeit gute Fahrt und immer eine Handbreit Wasser unterm Kiel. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Give me a cheer. Yes?